So, super excited about today's episode for a number of reasons. Number one, I have a very special guest for you guys today that you'll hear from when the episode begins shortly. But more so, wanted to go over the three main reasons why I feel, and also I'm gonna love the feedback and the input from my special guest about the three main reasons why people are quitting faster than ever once they join network marketing. And there are some specific reasons why the retention is so low and the attrition is so high, and we're going to dive into that. So I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Network Marketing Made Simple podcast. I am your host, Scott Aaron, and each and every week I'm going to come to you with short, simple, and powerful tactics of how you can grow your network marketing business, brand, bank account, and impact on those around you. And just remember, network marketing is not easy, but it can be made easy with simple steps to create the success that you truly deserve. Welcome to episode 135 of the Network Marketing Made Simple podcast. And if you are a new listener, then welcome. And if you are a returning listener, then welcome back. And as always, if you are a high-level business coach, seasoned or new network marketer, and still building your business through the primary means of Facebook and Instagram, and you are not yet leveraging and harnessing the power and potential that LinkedIn can have on your business, bank account, and impact, then head over to my website, www.scottaaron.net, where you can schedule a free 15-minute call with me where I can learn more about you, your business, what you're struggling with, and how we could potentially work together. So, super excited about today's episode. I know the title may kind of throw you guys off because this is the three main reasons why people are quitting network marketing faster than ever, because everyone complains that, these people come in and then they quit, and then, my team's falling apart, my income's going backwards, and I wrote down a bunch of different things of why I felt that was. And I want to go over these three individual things that I feel are most important to talk about, but also I have a special guest with me today that's going to give their point of view and some feedback with those things. So let's dive right in. So number one, the number one reason why I feel people are quitting network marketing more so than ever and as quickly as ever is those individuals are not patient. And patience is a virtue. You hear this all the time. If you don't have patience to build this business, and for those that have been listening to this podcast or have taken my coaching or listened to me speak, I always talk about having network marketing like a 401k, using it like a 401k, which it builds slowly over time. And if you're getting into this thinking that it's like a lottery scratch-off ticket or you're trying to hit it big, you're doing this for the wrong reason. If you read GoPro, Eric Worre says that it takes 4 to 6 years to become a network marketing professional. 4 to 6 years. So you have to be patient. So my special guest, who is my beautiful fiance, Nancy Evans, obviously you see me work. You hear me talking to people all the time. You obviously come to all my speaking engagements, and obviously you hear all the struggles that network marketers go through. And obviously you did network marketing for a little bit with me when we first got together. How important is being patient in network marketing to obviously, in order for someone to be successful, you have to be patient in order to succeed. So how much does that have to be paid attention to when doing this as a business?
Yeah, well, first off, hello, everyone. I just think patience, and it's so funny because when Scott asked me to do this episode, I wasn't really sure what he was going to talk about, and I wrote my list of, the three things that I thought, and patience was at the top of the list. And the reason why I feel like so many people, think about what age we're in right now, right? With being around so much content and just virtual everything. Everyone just wants to do everything as quick as possible, right? They want their food as quick as possible. They want their content as quick as possible. They want, they don't even wait for shows to come out each week. We stream things on Netflix. So everyone wants instant results, right? So patience is so huge, but I want you guys to remember, and this is one thing, while I briefly did network marketing, was it is such an amazing business because it is low risk and it has such a high return, right? Think of every other business out there that you have to start, right? So I started my own business from scratch.
So let me just jump in really quickly, and I think that's an interesting point. Low risk, high reward, and I think you guys need to understand this is that Nancy started a business from scratch. I started my gym from scratch, and you guys know my story with that I went in $1.5 million of debt. You guys are ordering products each month, $200 or $300 a month that you're obviously consuming and using, and that still allows you to build this business, but you're treating it like a few $100 a month business instead of $1 million business. So there is low overhead, but high reward if you treat it like a business.
Well, and just think about it too. You are being handed a business. You don't have to sit there and get the business trademarked, and you don't have to go through the process of registering it,
customer
and creating
service,
a business. And trust me, I've been through it multiple times, and I mean Scott has as well. And so now you have this amazing business opportunity where you literally have already skyrocketed probably about 20 steps to get you to where you are. So, again, it is a game where you still have to have patience and just really be grateful for where you already are starting out in the game. Because with any other business, I mean, let me be the first to tell you, it takes time to build.
Yeah, so if the people that you're bringing into your business don't have patience, they're not the right fit, and don't be surprised when they quit, because you have to be patient to stay in this for the long game. That's what network marketing is. So that's number one. Number two, they have a broke mindset. And this is something that I speak about all the time. People living paycheck, week to week, month to month, day to day, just getting by. If you're bringing people into your business and your team that have a broke mindset, they have broke habits, and they're going to build a broke business. That's why I encourage people so much and so often to get onto LinkedIn, because you need people with a prosperous mindset that make good money. And the statistics. The average income that someone makes on Facebook and Instagram is $30,000 a year or less, and the income that someone makes on LinkedIn is $100,000 a year or more. So where are you going to find the people that have the best and most positive mindset? And that's LinkedIn. But that's not to say that you're not going to find a diamond in the rough on Facebook and Instagram. You may, but the numbers say something different. If you're bringing people in that are using this as a ticket to their financial freedom, not only are they not going to be patient, but they're going to bring their broke habits, their broke thoughts, their broke everything into their business, and they are going to fall flat on their face. So, Nancy, as far as having that prosperous mindset, how debilitating will it be for someone looking to build a network marketing business if all the people they have in their business are broke?
Yeah, I mean, I think, the advice I have to offer here is that mindset is so incredibly important, right? And it's something that I have grown so much, my money mindset alone over the last few years. And it's not something that is going to be a complete wall, but some people are farther from achieving, exceeding that wall than others. And here's the thing. You want people on your team that are going to be able to have that growth mindset. And I will tell you, and I've seen it with Scott and with a lot of different clients, is that network marketing can be one of the best developmental journeys you can ever go on. I mean, entrepreneurship alone is probably one of the best personal development journeys. So here's the thing. If you have people on your team that are just stuck and they cannot get out of their own way, they're only going to limit your growth and the rest of your team's growth. You got to let them go. The thing is you want people on your team who are able to grow and able to realize, right, that I've got to adapt, I've got to grow, I'm open to doing new and different things, because that's how the things go, right? The three things, and I know Scott will get to the third thing, but I think such a huge thing for network marketers, and a reason why a lot of them stop, is that they kind of get stuck in the way that they've done things, and they don't have that mindset that, you know what, I might have to change things in order to make this work for me. So
it's called bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, like bobbing and weaving. And I think about this, right? Like I actually read a couple books, right? And one of them said that in network marketing, right, everyone originally started out door to door, which meant It was literally network marketers out there going door to door and doing sales, right? That's not the way that we do things anymore. So things changed, right? People changed, they adapted, and then they started doing things on Facebook and social media. And then they realized that they had to, change and grow. And obviously, you have to have that growth mindset. The world is changing. The way that we do technology, the way that we interact online is changing. But there's nothing different about how humans are and how we are as a species. We love to connect. We still love to connect. We love to learn. We love to obviously communicate with others. So you need those people on the team who have that mindset, that ability to grow, the ability to learn, because things are changing and you gotta be willing to do it.
Change nothing and nothing changes. It's that simple. And again, your mindset develops over time. Think about if you have kids or if you've ever been a kid, which you have, how much your mindset grows over time. You start learning things, you ask questions, and then there comes a certain point where you stop growing, you stop moving forward. But again, that broke mindset it'll bankrupt your business. So the third and final thing, this goes out to what I see some leaders, not all, some, but also what some people say in network marketing, and they're promising people success quickly. Oh, it's really easy. I can show you how to make a quick $1,000 in 6 months, or any of those specific numbers, which is complete BS. Success does not happen quickly. I talked about in a Facebook or Instagram video, but also a LinkedIn video, that you have to have millionaire and billionaire habits before the money ever shows up. And in network marketing, if someone's bringing you in and they are promising you, oh, I can show you how to make 6 figures part-time, part-time hours, full-time income in the next year and a half, they're lying to you. Network marketing, like Nancy said, is a very profitable business. Number one, if it's treated like one. And number two, if you take the long game. It's not a get-rich-quick thing. That companies get shut down because of compliance issues with their associates telling people that they can make money easily. Well, any business, if you're going to build it the right way, it's not going to get money promised to you quickly. It's going to take time. So if you're being told that, if you're telling people that, you have to retract that statement. People can earn as much money as they want if they put the time, the energy, and the effort into it. They control how much money they can or cannot earn. You can't promise someone a certain amount of money. So Nancy, from what you see in the network marketing profession, not only from the clients that I've worked with, but what you know, and you have a lot of friends in the industry, what about all those people that are being promised quick success if they do these few things?
Well, I think, with sales, right? Because as leaders, we want to bring people into our business and we want to obviously make it look like this beautiful, shiny, diamond that people want to be drawn into. It's like, ooh, do this and you'll get all this. I honestly believe, and I've seen it happen, right? You can absolutely, right? Like in your first month of network marketing, you can recruit all these product users and you can get people into your business and it can be amazing. But the biggest thing, and to Scott's point, I just think, and this is something that Scott teaches all the time, is that we need to shift our mindset there, that it's not this get rich quick thing, right? It's not this like, you're going to snap your fingers and you're going to have like $10,000 months right off the bat. It's shifting that mindset that it's not just about selling a product, right? Or like introducing people into this amazing opportunity. It is literally like recruiting a team of just awesome people so that you can keep that amazingness growing and growing with you. Because as we said before, like things have got to change, right? And of course, as leaders, we want to say, oh yeah, it's an amazing opportunity. You're going to make money. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. But we also have to be very honest and we've got to be transparent about this business, right? Like if we treat it like a business, it's going to be a business. But if we treat it as this scratch off lottery ticket that, oh my gosh, we're just going to say, this to 5 people and we follow this exact, equation, it's going to be whatever, it's not going to work. So yeah, I mean, people are being promised success quickly, just like Scott said in step one. They're also, people just aren't patient in general. But I think if we shift our mindset that recruiting is so incredibly important, and that we do need to obviously bring people on our team that understand that this is a business and it does take time and it's not a snap your fingers, get rich quick. But in all that honesty, it could be something amazing, right? And Scott talks about it again all the time with network marketing, that it is such an amazing business and it's such an amazing thing that you get to do. As long as you treat it the right way.
Exactly. So, there's no exact science of getting rich. Well, there is. Obviously, the book, The Science of Getting Rich, which is to collaborate and create. But again, the three big reasons why people are quitting more quickly than ever in network marketing is, number one, the people you're bringing in are not patient. Number two, they have a broke mindset, so they're looking to make that money. When they don't, they're bringing their broke thoughts into it, and they have a broke business. And some people are being promised success quickly, and when they don't see the success quickly, guess what? They quit. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please take this with a grain of salt. I want to see you guys all succeed, and that's why I wanted to bring Nancy on here to have her opinion on things. So guys, again, please enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you again so much for checking out this week's episode. And if you can, head over to iTunes, search for Network Marketing Made Simple, leave me a 5-star rating, basic review. I would be grateful for all of the support you guys can give me. And again, if you'd be interested in learning more how to utilize LinkedIn to grow your business, your brand, and your bank account, head over to my website, www.scottaaron.net. Fill out the form for your free 15-minute discovery call so I can learn more about you, your business, and how we can work together. And again, thank you guys so much. Grateful for you all, and I'll see you next time.